Have you ever pondered the profound mystery of death and resurrection, specifically the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ? It's a story that transcends time and continues to reverberate through the ages. In the bustling streets of Jerusalem over 2,000 years ago, Jesus entered riding on a donkey. This event, known as the Triumphal Entry, marked the beginning of a tumultuous week. The people hailed him as their king, laying palm branches before him, a symbol of victory and peace. Yet in the days that followed, the tide would turn dramatically. Jesus, during the Last Supper, shared bread and wine with his disciples, symbolizing his body and blood. He knew betrayal was imminent. Judas Iscariot, one of his own, would deliver him into the hands of the religious leaders for 30 pieces of silver. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus prayed fervently. His sweat fell like drops of blood on the ground. He was arrested that same night, subjected to false accusations, and ultimately condemned to death by crucifixion. The day of his crucifixion is now referred to as Good Friday. Jesus, bearing a heavy wooden cross, was led to a place called Golgotha. There, he was crucified between two thieves. Even in his final moments, he asked his Father to forgive those who persecuted him. 3 days later, on what we now celebrate as Easter Sunday, something miraculous occurred. Jesus, who was laid to rest in a tomb, was not there. The tomb was empty. He had risen just as he said he would. His resurrection, witnessed by many, affirmed his divinity and the promise of eternal life for those who believe in him. Throughout this video, we've journeyed through the poignant events leading up to the death and resurrection of Jesus. We've retraced his triumphant entry into Jerusalem, the Last Supper, his prayer in Gethsemane, his betrayal, arrest, crucifixion, and ultimately his resurrection. Each event is a piece of a larger narrative, a story of sacrifice, redemption, and eternal hope. It's a story that invites us to reflect, to question, and ultimately to believe. The death and resurrection of Jesus Christ is not just a historical event, but a testament to a love so profound that it transcends life and death. This is the enduring mystery and promise of the resurrection, a story that continues to be told and a hope that continues to live on.